Hello RockHeads and welcome to Steep Steps. Now this is going to be a slightly different video because as you know I usually try and reserve playing Steep Steps till the live streams. However, we've got a special guest with us today who's done something special for you guys, including me as well. So if there's anybody out there who's playing Steep Steps for the first time and is a little bit of a noob like me, then this is the video for you. If there is other people out there as well who are active players in Steep Steps but just want to tweak, you know, a couple of moves that trigger you with the ladder, like me, then again, this is the video for you. So what I'm going to do, this is a community build, by the way, by our lovely community member Chrissi, who's very kindly put this together to help people out there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and join that build, and then I'm going to hand over to, again, the lovely Chrissi to explain a little bit more on his wonderful creation. So let me get this in here now. I'm going to go to the search. Now it is this one here. We will put the details for it in the description of the video, so if anyone's struggling to access the community build, check out the description down below. All the details will be in there. If you're still struggling, just drop me a comment and I'll do my best to help you out. So we're going to hit join over here. We're going to wait for that to load in. Now, Chrissi, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. So again, Chrissi has kindly put this together for us. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to run round, quickly just show you what this place is all about, and then we're going to hand over to Chrissi just to explain a couple of little bits and pieces. Now, I have been in here briefly just to have a little look at what's going on, and I'm majorly impressed at what has been put together here. Now again, you can see there's different things going on, different stages that has been made. We are going to hand over to Chrissi to explain a little bit more on that. So if you would like to do that, please, that would be absolutely wonderful.
Now, I have built several sections, as you just saw. Not like in any particular order or anything, but it's just to like kind of help you with normal mechanics, like how to get over normal gaps, over ice, and just climb up generally.
So for things like me as well, that is a big thing, because when I first start I would just simply walk over and just drop into the void. So yeah, a good place for even me to train.
Yeah. So with this you can also like test like how you would do it normally, like pushing over the ladder and just going over, or just trying out something new which like maybe works best for you, like just pushing it sideways, as it just pushes the ladder less, it's less risky than just doing that.
Got ya.
I mean, it does work, but for instance, if we would do the same thing on ice, it is something different, because ice is slippery, and which means your ladder won't fall over and just slide off.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed also to help with like how to think. So okay, how do I make that gap if I can't just like push the ladder over? So what you can do is place it sideways, slowly get on top of it so you don't flop it over, just run over and then do that for the other gap, and just yeah, till you reach a checkpoint, and then you can also just use it to teleport back.
Awesome stuff. And what thing that I do really love that you've put in here is, any of you peeps out there who come in, you can check out the difficulty that he's put on as well. So for example, over here, as we know, this one is easy, and it's stated on here as well, so we've got normal gaps, and we've got the difficulty which is hard as well. So depending on what level you guys are at out there, you know, if you're struggling with ice, for example, like Chrissi has shown us, you can just simply come over, look for the difficulties which are hard. We've also got medium over here as well, which is the corner ups, and you can just simply go and have a bash. Basically it's a test arena that Chrissi has created for people to just come in, fine-tune your skills to save you getting absolutely triggered, doing it over and over again in the main game. And it's just a place that you can come and just do it over and over again until you've you know, fine tweaked the ladder technique that you might need to use on the game. So what else have you got, Chrissi, for us?
So if you would follow me over here, I have put like all of like the normal stuffs, which are in the original mountains as well. Just here to see like, okay, what do they actually do? Like a short description next to it. Like if you go on ice, you will slide. If you or your ladder, for instance, go onto lava, it burns up. Then also like just a checkpoint on seeing how they work, kind of thing. If you haven't played Steep Steps at all, or like for the first time, you just kind of click on it and it shows all the checkpoints at the right side.
Which is valuable information because, yeah, if you don't place that spawn spot down, woo, you're going to be doing what I do. You're going back to the beginning.
Yep. And also like ladder colliders, which are introduced at 800 meters, so quite high up. But how they work basically is your ladder goes on top and it doesn't fall through. But as soon as you try and go through, you fall through.
See, I didn't even know that. So I've learned something there myself.
Now, also, what you might see in a lot of community builds now in the community mountains are these, which are player colliders. Now, give or take, these are slightly bugged in the game as you can't edit them at all.
Okay.
So they are a bit stuck. But basically what they do is your ladder can be placed, will go through it, the player doesn't. So it's just the opposite.
So it's the opposite to this. I see. Okay. Interesting. See, I'm learning things myself here.
Yeah. So basically it's just all the different mechanics you will most likely need or have to use at some point in the game. And you can just kind of test them here, see how good you do with them, or how to kind of conquer them as well if you're struggling with it.
Absolutely, and this is why I really appreciate you doing this for us. I will be using this a lot myself. The only times I tend to actually play this is on the streams, so this is a perfect place even for the likes of me to come in again to just test out different techniques. And just keep practicing over and over again until, you know, I might find something that works for me, and then I can actually utilize that on the mountain itself. It's brilliant. I really do love it. It's something that I feel has been needed, and like I say, guys, if this, you know, if you're struggling out there, I highly recommend you coming in and checking this out. I really do.
Now, though most of, like, all of these are in normal mountain, but most of it except for the player collider, there are some things you may or may not need help find useful, which are more like considered glitches in the game, as you can place a ladder. If you're lucky, you can just place it again and climb up, while if you try and do it normally, you can't reach it.
Can't reach.
It's too short.
I see. Yep. And I've experienced that a couple of times when I've been trying to get the ladder up where I've just reached a certain point at the top and I can't quite get over. So that's an interesting one.
Yeah. So basically how it works is like you place it down, just climb up a bit, pick it up and place it again, and if you're lucky, it will get stuck at the top corner.
Yep.
And just kind of stay in place there.
Very interesting. I will be practicing that one myself. You did actually do it first time there as well, so we got to see you doing it. Yep. I can imagine there's going to be a lot of people testing that out now. Yep.
Just trying to get stuck here currently again, as it is a bit difficult.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey, there it goes.
Now, it will just get stuck like that at the top ledge, but if you interact with it in any way,
It actually falls.
It just falls again. So if you're lucky and it's like low enough, you can either pick it up or just walk into it and it just falls off.
It just falls off.
Otherwise, you might have to reset, so it's like a risky thing.
It's a risky one. Got ya. So yes, try at your own risk, people.
Now we have something which might come in very handy in a lot of places, which is the ladder fly glitch. Now, the issue with this is in the community mountains.
Yep.
It's still in the old patch, so the old version is used. So you basically want to place your ladder just quite a bit from like any ledge, like a bit higher up. Then sit down, just push against the ladder. Oh, not like that. Or just let it fall on top of your head. Then wedge your head into like the last section here.
Okay.
Then just turn your camera facing the wall behind me.
Yep.
And just holding W and pressing G.
And just like that,
will just
we have flight.
climbing the ladder.
Which we have seen experienced. I had the pleasure of having a flight with Chrissi on this in the stream.
Now, seeing as this is the old version and this is patched in the new mountains,
Yep.
so like in the actual official game, we'll be showing you how to do it in the normal game after a shortcut.
Gotcha.
You guys.
See you out there. So, with the power of magic, we are back now at the main mountain. So, Chrissy's going to show us what he wants to show us.
So basically how you do the ladder fly glitch in official mountain is you want to place it a little bit away from the wall. As you can see, my character can just perfectly fit behind it.
Got ya.
And you just want to like just push it against the wall so it's leaning.
Okay.
Then you want to sit down, go behind it, facing away from the wall and just slightly climbing up the ladder. So the feet will be sticking through like this.
Okay.
Then you want to go out of shift lock, look at your ladder and the wall, and press shift lock. And if you've done it right,
Wow.
it should be,
Oh, wow.
it should be stuck through the ladder.
That's so cool.
And all you gotta do for now is just hold W.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Now with this, you can also go forwards by just pressing down S and holding down W again, so your character wobbles, and then you can just move.
So you have actually created a vehicle in-game. that is brilliant.
As a quick warning, if you want to use that though, it is recommended to follow the original path of the mountain roughly,
Yep.
as there is now a death barrier outside.
Right, okay.
So this may not work everywhere, but as long as you roughly follow the path, which is easy as you can just go forwards and up,
Yep.
you should be fine.
You're not going to run into any barriers.
You should be able to beat 1,000 meters with no checkpoints even.
That's incredible. That's incredible. So there we have it. You know now how to use the old and new versions. I just want to again say thank you to Chrissi for doing this. It's a very kind and generous thing to do, and I do feel it's going to help a bunch of people out there. Like I say, if anybody wants to know how to access the community builds, go back to the beginning of the video. Do kind of show it briefly there. But the breakdown of how you do access it will be in the description of the video. So all credit to Chrissi for this. Like I say, very kind thing to do. And thank you for showcasing it to us as well, with the extra perks of the glitch. I will be testing that out at some point, because if there's one thing Mr. Rock does like, it's things that fly. And I'm classing this as a flying vehicle. It's a flying ladder. Why would I not want to check that out? But yes, guys, be sure to check it out. All thanks go to Chrissi. If you do use it, please comment. Let us know what your thoughts are on it as well. And if it does help you in the main game, again, please give us that feedback. I'll forward that on to Chrissi. And yeah, I hope it works out for everyone. Thank you so much, Chrissi. Really do appreciate it. And until the next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye.